Hey, basic beer review time again, and it's time for another matchup in the first round of the Ultimate Supermarket Lager Championship. And well, what can we say? Let's have a little look at the table first of all. So this is the first quarter of the table we're looking at here. Just to a bit of an update of what's happened so far. The Spartans sailed past the Sam Smith's Lager, securing the first entry into the second round. Schneider Helles is joining that in the second round there after beating the Singha. We've got the Augustiner Edelstoff, which beat the Ilkley Slake Lager. And then the fourth spot was taken by Lowenbrau, beating the Saltair Helles. So, all German beers so far in the second round. Let's hope that's not the same all the way through. Make it a little bit... It seems a bit biased if that was the case, but let's hope that some of the non-German beers are going to be amazing and they're going to push their way through as well. There are a lot of German beers in the championship just because booths do an awful lot of German beers that you can't get anywhere else, but there's a lot of UK beers as well, and there's some beers from other parts, from other countries as well represented. So what can I say? We're into the second bit now of the championship, and this is the first matchup of the second quarter. We've got the winner of the Supermarket Premium Lager Taste Test Championship, the Paulaner, is having a go in the Big Boys League with the Rudgate Pilsnor. It's an English Pilsner. It's an all malt mash and it's brewed in Yorkshire by Rudgate. So another Yorkshire brewed lager. Because I'm getting these from booths, they're going to be mainly ones that are brewed up north. There's probably lagers from breweries down south, but it's hard to get those, so they're not going to be included really. Do we include booths? I mean, booths is a supermarket that's generally up north rather than down south, but at the end of the day, they've got loads of great lagers there, and for this, yes, I'm including booths, and anything that's available in booths is allowed. So, Rudgate Pilsnor, Paulaner Original Münchner Hell, or it's just Münchner Hell now, isn't it? Munich Lager. Don't want them to get any warmer. Without further ado, let's get these two poured into glasses and see what we think of them. Okay, beers poured. One with a slightly bigger head than the other, looking at it. In fact, that one's given quite a small head, that really. What can I say? So, for people who want to know which is which, I will just tell you which is which now. Okay, that was which was which. And I'm going to start nosing the Augustiner glass first, because that's the one on my right. So it's a bit malty, it's a little bit syrupy, biscuity, bit of lemon and a bit of grapefruit in the smell there. It smells delicious. Smells very nice. Yeah, it smells quite fragrant, quite floral as well. Very fresh. Very fresh indeed. I thought I had a glass of water. Oh well, I'll do it without a glass of water, I'm sure I'll be fine. Okay, what about this one? This has got a slightly frothier head. It looks a lot clearer. That's a very clear beer, that one. The colours, this one is a lighter colour than this one. This is more orange. Anyway, let's see what this one's like. Oh, now that's different. Very different. Strong lemon. Very fresh, very fragrant, very floral. A little bit piney. Oh, that smells nice. Yeah, I mean, that's got a bit of grapefruit in it as well. A little bit of orange as well, quite citrusy. Okay, well, there we go. Let's start with this one on my right. I'm really looking forward to trying this one. So we'll have a taste on this one, see what it's like. Cheers. I don't know. There's not much there. How will I? The smell had a lot. In the taste, there's a bit of a nutty note there, which I'm not a massive fan of. A little bit of orange peel hidden way, way in the background. A little bit of bitterness. It's a bit abrasive, but not in a good way. Yeah, I mean, it's and a little bit of washing up liquid in there as well. Not a massive fan of that one. What about this one then? That one tastes strange coming off the back of that one. Managed to have to reset my palate. Should have had the water really. I'll reset my palate with this one. That was quite malty. I mean, this one's not great either, really. It's a little bit cardboardy. A bit dusty. This one's fresher. It's zestier. But I'm not sure, really. Yeah, I'm not getting that cardboardiness from this one now. Although it is still a bit dusty in the taste. I mean, neither of these are particularly strong contenders at the moment. That one's got a nicer aftertaste. Got a bit more flavour to it. But this one does have a nice citrusy note on arrival that I like. Okay, so both of these are flawed. Okay, both of these are flawed. Both of these have aspects which I don't like of them. This one's got a little bit of a dustiness, a little bit almost like cardboardiness in the flavour. This one's not as smooth as this one. This one's smoother. This one's got a nice citrusy note to it. To be honest, the more I'm drinking this one, the more I'm warming to it, actually. I'm not getting a washing up liquidiness to this one anymore. I think it's just about my palate adjusting to the... It's very fruit forward, this one. I think it might be the grapefruit, and obviously washing up liquids tend to be fruit forward. Grapefruit and lemon are coming through on this quite well. There's a nice bit of bitterness coming through from this one. It does seem quite well put together, that one, actually. It's nice and smooth. There's that little nuttiness. I don't know what this nuttiness is. I don't know whether it's a bad thing or what, but something I pick up sometimes in these beers. But it's almost like a kind of an orange peely kind of taste as well. Which, if I went to a pub and got this as a lager, I would be quite impressed. It's not bad. This one, it's nice, but it has got that kind of dustiness, which I think is picking up compared to this one, because this one is really clean and vibrant and citrusy and fruity and the rest of it and floral. This one is coming across a little bit dirty, really, compared to some of the lagers we've had so far that have all been really clean and really crisp, and just some of them have just been absolute perfection. This one, it's similar, but it's not as good. So here's my decision. I am preferring this one. So this one I am preferring. Yeah, the more I drink this one, the better it's getting. See, at first I thought it was a bit strange. All the, you know, citrusy flavours and stuff in it were kind of like knocking me for six a bit. But to be honest, I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying the floral flavours. There doesn't appear to be any off tastes in it. It is all just kind of like orange peel and orange and lemon and grapefruit and things like that are all in there as well. It's really smooth. It's really refreshing. It's nice and clean, and it's a great lager, really. It's different. It's different than the styles that I like, but it does seem to be a very well put together lager. And I don't want my own personal tastes to affect which beers go through. It's nice. It's like a lager with a bit of a crafty twist, which I like that, and it's decent. It's a decent one. This one, yeah, it's tasting like a lot of the other, a lot of the German beers that I've tasted so far have done, but there's a little bit of dirtiness in the flavour there. So for that reason, this one's going to go through. I'm almost certain that this is the Paulaner, and this is the Rudgate. But again, I have been wrong before when I've been almost definitely sure, so we'll have to see, won't we? If this is the case, so this is either way, this is the one that's going through to the next round. Well, let's have a see whether the second supermarket, championship beer has gone by the wayside. Okay, here we go. So, was I right? Yes, I was right. This was the Paulaner, and this one was the Rudgate. And yeah, what can I say? Let's have another little taste now. I know what they are. Yeah, it's not bad, that. It's got a nice citrusiness to it. I mean, what does it say here? It says a modern take on a classic style. It's got Aurora and Styrian Wolf hops from Slovenia, and you can actually taste like that. All that fruit, all those fruity flavours and stuff like that. They're all coming from the hops, so you are really tasting the hops there in this, which is great. Obviously, a really well put together lager. If it's so powerfully hopped that you're actually tasting it so well in the flavour. The Paulaner, is this a bad bottle of Paulaner? I don't know. There's a bit of a dustiness that doesn't usually go in a bottle of Paulaner. But to be honest, even without that dustiness, my decision would still be the same. This is nice, to be honest. This is better than I thought it was when I first tried it. And certainly going between the two, going from this one to that one and back again, this is the better beer. It just is. It's just really good. It's really nice. You can tell it's got some really good hops in there. You can tell it's powerfully hopped. You can, it's interesting. It's smoother. Even smoother than Paulaner, which is interesting. So what can I say? It's a shame that another one of the supermarket craft beers, from the old taste test, has now gone as well. But what can I say? It's a beer that's not a German beer that is going through to the second round. It is nice. It's a very nice beer. Would it have beaten some of the stronger competitors so far? I don't know. As I say, these are not as good as a lot of the other ones that have been tested so far, possibly some of the ones that have been knocked out, but it's just the way that it goes. But who knows? This one is getting better as I drink it. Let's have another go. It's a nice beer, that. It is good. It's nice. It's fruity. It's zesty. It's hoppy. It's great. Okay, so there you go. Paulaner, gone. Rudgate, through. to the next round. Nothing more to say. All done. Until next time, have a good one.